My life was not like a fairy tale, but rather a tragic spectacle. I was only 9 years old when my father hanged himself in our yard. I had no friends in the middle school. I was an outcast. And the relationship with my teachers didn't go along as well. I thought that a black streak in my life was over and everything would improve as the time goes on. But I was wrong. One day my mom became seriously ill and she could not provide for me anymore. The only light of hope in my life was Shrek, but in that moment he suddenly disappeared. The only chance of getting money for me was working at McDonald's. And everything was good until one customer asked for a big whack, but said to hold the onions. It was outrageous. I was so angry. I put onions in it anyway, spit in it for disrespecting Shrek. Customer sees me spit in his burger and complains to manager. I get fired on the spot. But this embarrassment was not enough for me. This guy grabbed me by the neck and said, "If I see you here one more time, I'm gonna put this onion up your ass." Worthless dweeb. Customers were looking at me like I'm some kind of freak. I could not stand for myself. They were pointing fingers at me, laughing at me. I was surrounded by people, but I never felt so alone. I sat on a bench near the restaurant for a few hours, thinking of why did they do all this to me? And why have Shrek abandoned me? Maybe I have grown too old for Shrek. Walking by the dirty streets of this grey city, I was immersed in a stream of crushing thoughts. When suddenly, some bastard drove nearby, splashing me with puddle water. I have had enough. I had nothing much to do other than to walk back home. When I came back to my temple of Shrek, I immediately started praying. I told him how much of the abuse I went through this day. Somewhere in the deep of the house, I've heard, "Don't you worry, all these problems, all these things will be over soon." His voice was so soft that I lost my consciousness. I don't know how much time I was unconscious. I woke up near the TV with the remote in my hand. I've turned it on.
We are getting a police report on a double homicide. This night, they have found 2 mutilated corpses covered in the onion juice. Unfortunately, we can't share with you any more information regarding this topic. And now for the really important news. The bricklayer stole the bread from the grocery store.
Hello, we are sorry to tell you, but your mother has passed away a few minutes ago, and there was some green lubricant coming out of her pussy. Anyways, we will send you a paycheck via email. Have a good one.
They should have checked themselves before they Shreked themselves.
In one moment, all of my problems were over when I heard lousy, horny breath behind my back. It was Shrek. When I saw my green master, all of my primitive instincts, my passive animal urges, awakened in me. The sound of his voice penetrated my ears. I closed my eyes and kissed him on his hot mouth. I felt my colon tearing apart, and it was so much pleasure. Shrek puts me on my knees and rudely sticks his horny Shrek testicle in my ass without any lubricant. Shrek did a mighty roar when he came all over me with his shimmering green body juice. When it all was over, I told Shrek that I love him, and I knew he would never give up his #1 fan.
I never give up those who truly believe in me.
Shrek jumps out of my window and flies on his way to the sunrise. All that I could think of that day was only Shrek is love. Shrek is Shrek is love.